a grande iced decaf coffee? I know what you're thinking before you even have to say it. Catherine, what the fuck is that? Okay, so long story here. Before I was ever a matcha girl, I was a coffee girl. Like, I love coffee with nothing in it, which may look deceiving with this, but like pour over, cold brews. Oh my gosh, like a nitro cold brew was just, it would hit. Well, after going to coffee shops, I went once a week regularly when I lived in Rochester and when I was blogging. I realized that on those days, I would crash so hard. The coffee would give me really bad anxiety, jitters, like it just wasn't good for me. It was far too much caffeine for what my body can handle. I did not grow up with caffeine, like even sodas and stuff. For one, my mom just didn't really allow us to have soda. Like it was a special treat if we got soda, and it was not often, and the sodas we could get were always caffeine free. So when I introduced coffee into my life, the caffeine was far too much. I lost my mind. I couldn't handle it. So I cut out coffee freaking years ago, moved to matcha. Well, you guys know my beef with Starbucks and their matchas. Like, there's just barely any matcha in there, and it's all milk, and it's all ice for one. I always ask for light ice. So like this, they put like 10 ice cubes in here, maybe. And I love it. That's like the perfect amount because I want more drink. So on days when I can't go to like the coffee shops that I love and prefer, and on mornings like this where it's just like, I gotta run out of the house, Starbucks, decaf, coffee it is. It'll do. Anywho, where we're going this morning, okay, I need 2 tires put on the back of my car. These ones are bald. They've been run into the ground, and when I had my car serviced the other day, they were like, these are bad. And then I looked, and I was like, yeah, they are bad. So that's super fun for me. For Cathrin Manning. I wanted this cute transition of me like coming here and setting down my stuff, and these 2 girls are very needy right now, which I understand because I've been gone for a minute. That car appointment took far longer than I was expecting. I was like, oh, they're just gonna like put on my tires, very easy. I was there for 2+ hours. So long. My service advisor was like, yeah, I should get you out of here in a couple of hours. And I was like, oh, I was not planning on that this morning. But I ended up having a productive time there. And now that I'm home, these girls are like, where the heck have you been? We missed you so much, and are just like a little bit needy, which is a-okay. So we're gonna do this together. I am nearing my 29th birthday. Actually, on the day that this video goes live, it will be my 29th birthday, and I will be taking the day off of social media. So like this video will be scheduled, and I'll just be like, peace. I take my birthday off of work. So I wanted to write a letter to myself and just refocus before the start of the new year. I feel like I'm like leaning over because I just know I'm not centered in this frame right now. I am someone that loves a fresh start of a month, start of a year, my birth year. Like, I love the fresh start. And one of the things I did not do this year yet is update my vision board. I, for one, don't have a spot for it in my office anymore, and I don't know where I'm going to put it, so I was like, why update it? But the background on my phone is actually a picture from a portion of this vision board, and some of these things I've already manifested, I've done, and I am ready for something new. I'm ready for a fresh start. I'm ready for a refocus. So I decided to write a letter to myself ending out my 28 journey and now going into 29. I want to read a portion of it to you guys so you can understand my thought, my focus for the new year, as well as what I was trying to find in terms of images to put on the vision board. For starters, I want to get out of my head and simply live more. Take things at face value, as they are, not as I want to see them or what they could mean. It is exactly as it is. Let it go and focus on what's important, big picture, long-term, not temporary emotions. I want to give myself grace and learn to be proud of myself. Both those things I struggle with and want to actively work to improve. Something I always think of is, when will enough be enough? I want to work more intentionally and focus on bigger growth within my brand. How can I treat my brand and myself like I'm at the level I'm at? It's time to level the fuck up, baby. I want to stand confident in myself and my decisions. This is my life. Not everyone is going to like me or understand the decisions I make, and that's okay. I want to continue to focus on myself. How can I continue to pour into myself? How can I become the best me possible? Reserve the time for you to get good with you. Lastly, I want to learn to accept help from others. I can't do everything myself, and I shouldn't want to. So once I had that written, I decided to then just like make a note on my phone of a general theme, or like how can I bullet point these things so I know what to search for on Pinterest. So I narrowed it down to like this incredibly long list. 1, live more. 2, be present. 3, worry less. 4, give yourself grace. I struggle with that. 5, be proud of yourself. 6, badass bitch energy. 7, confidence. 8, fuck everyone else's opinion. 9, pour into you. 10, accept help / it takes a village. And 11, focus on what you have always wanted. That's actually something I didn't include in my journal, but it's something that I've always included on my vision board. Like even years when I didn't think I would buy a lake house, like I had a lake house on here. I have had photos of like, I have Amber fill her up with her kids on a lake, like manifesting stuff like that. That's the direction that I have always wanted to go with my life. So it's just like continue to focus on the bigger picture there. Here's what we've got for the vision board, okay? I do have a lot of photos that I've reused before, like this Desi photo right here. I used this a few years ago. I think this is an old one from Sarah's day as well, but we got like obviously, I don't want to be featured in Vogue, but you know, just like that kind of like level of things. I was like, ooh, yes, important. Gotta have some cash on here, some freaking bank accounts looking like phone numbers. Love it. It's got a good mix of things, and I also included myself on my vision board this year. I've done that a couple of times, but specifically because I'm trying to be proud of myself. Like, this is me with a Nikon camera trying to be the wedding photographer at my cousin's wedding, and now I'm working with Nikon, or, well, I worked with Nikon, but like, insane. So like, why am I not friggin' inspiring myself here? And this just like gives off confidence, bad bitch energy again. So I like it. I like the vibe. It's very calm but edgy this year. I say calm because like there's a lot of like warm tones, but it's very dark, so it feels edgy. Today is my last day being 28, and I don't think I've ever been this in my feels on like the day before my birthday, or even like on my birthday. It's a weird feeling. Like I was making breakfast this morning and I was just looking down at the hall, and the girls, they're now here because I'm now in here. They're not allowed in the kitchen, so like they have to be somewhere else when I'm cooking. But they were just laying on the bed at the very end of the hallway in my master bedroom. Both of them just looking out the window, and it made me want to cry because I was like, this is just like so sweet, so pure. Like I'm just so happy with where my life is at right now, and a lot happened in my 28th year that I'm like so grateful for. It's weird because that's technically like my 29, whatever. I'm so grateful for, and it's like, I know 29 is going to be another massive year for me. Like this is going to be a transformative, just amazing, like so many good things are going to happen this year, and wow. Sometimes there is nothing like a bagel with butter and jelly. I'm still eating gluten-free bagels. Honestly, there's no real rhyme or reason. It's just like because I can. I actually, like, when I started to introduce gluten back in my diet, I didn't like full force just all in gluten. I like slowly did it, so I was still eating a lot of gluten-free stuff, and bagels for some reason is one of the things that I've left gluten-free. So this is so good. The final thing I have to do before I can turn 29 is get this hair done. Now, I'm not like, new year, new hair. No, I'm not getting it cut or anything. It's just a toner today. So it all depends on the lighting, I feel like, in video, whether it pulls more red or, like, honestly looking at it right now, I'm like, I don't even know what color that is. There's like a little red tones in here, but it's just like, it's all on the lighting. So the maintenance of my hair is actually a lot, I will say. I never used to be someone that would dye my hair. It all started out with getting balayage for a while, and you guys saw that, like when my hair looked blonde, and it got too blonde, and I tried to talk with the hair anyways. It was this whole entire thing, and then I moved and I got a new hairstylist, and she listens to me to a T, and I love her. She's great. She's just also like really, really good at what she does. So I come in every 5 weeks, and every other time is just a wash, a toner, and a blowout. So that's what this appointment is today. It will be quick. Just go straight to the bowl, wash the hair, put the toner in, and that's just like adding more red to my hair in case you have no idea. But then on the other times, I do a partial balayage, and then the next time it's a full balayage. Honestly, I like don't even know, but it's a lot. I do spend a good chunk of money on this hair, but I love it so much and it's worth it. And especially with red hair, it's more of an upkeep is what I have learned. Like the first time I dyed my hair red, I accidentally didn't switch my shampoo, which was silly. And for one, it just takes a while for like the red to like really soak in your hair and stick to it. Apparently I'm no hairstylist, but I washed my hair and like the red was totally gone. And I was like, why did I just pay that money for this? And yeah, I come back every 5 weeks because that's when I notice it like really starts to fade on me. So it's really hard to tell because see, like right there, that looks red. Okay, let's get our hair done. Now I'm ready. I say like, and now I'm ready as if tomorrow I'm not just like getting a massage. Although I feel like whenever I get a nice blowout from my hairstylist, like if I put it in a ponytail, it doesn't crease. Like it doesn't, I have no idea what she does differently, but it just stays. So tomorrow, my birthday plans, I have a massage booked for myself. I haven't had a massage in years, so I'm so excited for that. And then dinner with Cameron. All I wanted was a steak dinner. I was like, that's it. That's the game plan. So happy birthday to me.